Alright guys, today we're at my great-grandparents' old house. I'm not going to reveal the exact location because I'd rather not anybody to know where it's at because it's already been vandalized enough, and I would rather not see anybody else do as much harm to it as it has been in the past. We'll walk the grounds first before we go inside and see the porch. It's really grown up a lot since we last came in here. Now, my great-grandparents, they have been gone for a long time. My great-grandma, Gladys, passed away sometime during the 80s from pancreatic cancer. She died in the hospital. And my great-grandpa, Hoyt, died in the 90s. Early 90s. Was I a year old then?
Yeah.
When Hoyt died? I was about a year old, Mom says. I have my mom with me today. And he died from complications. Was it stroke? Well, he died from different medical complications. Right now we're in one of the sheds. Yeah, right now we're in a shed that's right next to the house. You could see this was from the last occupants. There's some, it's like a little Fisher Price play set right there. And there's some trash on the ground that you could see. Oh, this is the same shed. I'm gonna come in the other way. Look, there is a lot. Yeah, this was the smokehouse, Mom said. Now the inside, they left behind a lot of belongings, the last occupants of the house. From what I've gathered, I rang them up at the store that I work at. The woman and her mother, I ring them up all the time, has told me that the house was last lived in 2011. You could see they've left a lot of their stuff behind. There's some books right there. See stuffed animal, bed with Dora the Explorer sheets on it. You can see it looks like jeans. I see that somebody has written on the walls. I can't see what exactly it says. I see plates up there. There's some pipes. Look at that old cabinet. I think Mom said this is where they would store canning supplies and their canning stuff. There's a TV down there. Some food. Cups. Just, oh yeah, that boom box. There's just a lot of old junk. We'll go into this room before we go back, or go into the house. There's another little Fisher Price play set right there. You can see the back part of the house. See that old siding that's on it, and then there's you can see the chimney, and it's starting to crumble a little bit. Oh, there's a spider. Oh, better not tell Mama. She hates spiders. But there's some more junk that's in here. See, there's a bunch of cracked nuts, more toys on the ground, a child's shoe. There's some blinds. Looks like pesticides, which you could see. Let's go back. Whew, that was close. Spider web almost got all over me. Oh, I see a little lizard over there too. Now let's walk around the house first. That right there, that window, leads to the bathroom. And that road, there are a lot of abandoned houses in this vicinity too. You can see there's some, it's like 10 full, it's like 10 or something. See the two sheds. I think Mom had said that they actually had also had their canning supplies in this room as well, or in this shed. See a little water gun, a pink one. Now let's go into the house. It's really good about this Explorer too. It's so grown up that no one can really see you come in. And this porch, Mom had said one time, the Hoyt, this was after Gladys had died, had fell off the porch. And he laid there for several hours. And nobody knew that he had fallen. He ended up getting pneumonia because it was cold and rainy. Alright, so now we're inside. It's falling in a lot more. If you see somebody else in here, it's just my mom. So don't worry about it. Yeah, she's saying the kitchen table was right there, washer and dryer, which I really don't remember. Now, Gladys died long before I was born, and Hoyt died when I was 1. So I don't remember him at all. But let's see what this calendar says right here. Alright, this calendar says January 2010. And this looks like a payment receipt. I think it might be a house payment for $100. Looks like it was dated 2008. And they left some food behind in here too. I've that enhanced cleaner, or not cleaner, creamer. This is the brand name that we sell where I work at. There is a lot of that brand name that I see right now in this house. It's fallen in a lot more since we were last here a couple of years ago. Stokely's. There's some, looks like jelly. And there's beans, chicken noodle soup, corned beef hash. There's a lot of beer cans. Some Kool-Aid. See when that Kool-Aid went out of date. I remember when Kool-Aid used to have that design on their packets. And I can see too, up throughout this house, I've seen some bills that were left behind. And the woman that used to live here that I rang up at the store all the time, she didn't really tell me what exactly happened. Now this has fell in a lot more. Early this year we had an ice storm and a snowstorm on top of it, so a lot of the damage was probably from those storms. We've also had a lot of rain recently. But the woman that was the last person that lived in this house, from what I can gather, based on some of the things I've found, was that the house, I think they lost the house actually. You can tell there's some and look right there, that is a packet for TennCare. TennCare is the state insurance for people who are on welfare in the state of Tennessee. See, people's been playing paintball. They've written some stuff on the walls. Oh, this is just disturbing. You can see this doll. Somebody who did this to the doll on that stuffed monkey are really just sick people.
Okay, get a picture of this Tropicana orange juice that's green.
Oh, wow. Mom just informed me that the bathroom has a bottle of green Tropicana orange juice. Let's look at it. It was on sale for $1.49. Orange juice is not supposed to be green. It looks like there was soap in here actually because it's really thick, but God knows what it actually is. Mom wants me to sniff it. Alright. I'll do it for science. That's soap.
Take a drink.
I'm not drinking that. That's soap. Yeah, there's some. They left behind their bath stuff. They got some shampoo and conditioner and gel to put in their hair. And
Shut the old fuse box.
oh, hang on a second. Now look at that sink. Right there. There's a can of Mellow Yellow. Havasol. And somebody just texted me.
And behind you, the bathtub, it used to not be a shower, it was just a tub.
Yeah. My mom says here this was just a bathtub. The shower was a later addition. This probably happened after Hoyt died. There was actually 3 other people that lived in here after her grandparents passed away. Now look at that. That's a beautiful bath curtain. A beautiful curtain there.
Oh, I know.
Such a shame it's being left there. The toilet. There's no plumbing, thank goodness. Look at that old fuse box. This is falling in too. Those butterflies right there remind me of what my mama had in her old house in her bathroom. And see, they left behind their shampoo and soap, and there's some baby oil. So this leads me to believe the last family who lived here was told to leave pretty quickly because they probably could not afford to make the payments on this place. They may have actually based it on their income. Seeing how cheap the price was, it's $100 a week as of 2008. This was their bedroom. It's really musty in there. I wished I brought a mask. You can see how, and you can see the floor is starting to separate from the wall. You probably can't really see it. It's dark in here, but the floor has separated from the wall. And there's some blankets and pillows in the middle of the floor. There's a ceiling fan. It's starting to kind of flop over. And they didn't have ceiling fans in here before, Mom says.
This was an addition that Papa had made himself.
And right there, there's another ceiling fan. It's starting to droop.
My Papa done this room
Yeah.
himself.
Now, I don't know if you caught that my mom just said, but Hoyt built this room by himself. This was a later addition that he actually had added at some point. You can see it's completely fallen in. There's insulation all over the floor. Just look up there. I hope this don't fall in while I'm in here. You can see the actual roof. It's tin.
It used to be just a solid wall, so they've added this in.
Yeah, that used to be a wall. They had added these shelves in, I guess. Looks like there's some jewelry. Somebody's bracelet they left behind. don't know. There's some old green beans on the floor. I canned them. Somebody did. So look at the old green beans there. Here's some more. That brand that we sell at work. Markham's. Yeah, we sell that at work.
Yeah. Flavor Aid.
And there's happy birthday thing right there. This right. Yeah, we have that in our Hispanic section.
And I just wonder if that was my mama's green beans, if she can.
I don't know. Was this a stove?
At one time it used to be, not while they had it, I don't think. So they kept it covered up.
Yeah, that was a stove at one time. I know that.
Well, a heating stove.
Yeah, heating stove, but not cooking stove. All that would have been right over here, where you could see the floor starting to separate from the wall. You could see that down there.
Ooh, did you get this?
There's some junk that's underneath the sink still. Yeah.
Right underneath that porch. You could see through it.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That wasn't there the last time we were here. It's like shirts over there too. There's some cleaner. I would just like to know what this house looked like when the last people lived here. If it has fallen that quick, surely it wasn't that bad when they lived here.
It didn't seem like it. They took care of it.
Yeah, my great-grandparents took pretty good care of this house, and like I said, this right here was the living room. And, well, there's some more Dora the Explorer stuff. Must have been a little girl that lived here.